So guys, recently 25K aka Don Kilograms, Pelly Machiavelli's very own, dropped his highly anticipated second studio album, Loyal to the Plug, The Life and Times of Don Kilograms. This album serves as a prequel to his 2021 debut, Pelly Machiavelli. Now here's a question that's been simmering in my mind for the longest of time. Can 25K surpass his debut album in terms of quality? And with the hype around his new release, it feels like the right time to address it head on. Many fans expected Loyal to the Plug to take 25K's artistry to a new level, but honestly, after listening and letting it digest, I have to call it like I see it. Loyal to the Plug is a solid effort, but to me, it falls short of expectations. There are certainly standout tracks like The Untouchables, Two-Headed Goats, and Pretty Paper, but overall, the project relies too much on features, which takes away from 25K's own voice. It's very different from Pelly Machiavelli, which felt more focused and authentically 25K. But it's not just my take. I came across a tweet from Nota that sparked a lot of debate in the SA hip-hop community. Niggas listened to LOATINOVER pounds and didn't go back to the drawing board. I guess he can carry their heads around his neck next year. That's the bankable horse to bet on. DAYIMANE really allowed OGs to maze him and USIMAMANE on their own flows and didn't rewrite verses. And honestly speaking guys, I have to admit to this. There's some truth in Nota's words. Many artists dropped albums last week, keeping SA hip-hop alive, but not all hit the mark as strongly as they could have. Speaking of which, diving into DAYIMANE's Red October induction, the intro alone had me thinking, this might be the album of the year. But as I moved through the tracks, I couldn't shake a feeling of inconsistency. That hard-hitting intro gave way to what I'd call just another album. It's tough to keep the momentum high, and maybe that's part of the challenge artists face when creating a full-length project. And this brings me back to USIMAMANE. Both USIMAMANE and DAYIMANE are talented, no doubt, but I feel their debuts relied heavily on one or two standout hits, leaving the rest of the albums feeling a bit lackluster. I heard a freestyle USIMAMANE did on Metro FM, and honestly, I found it cringe-worthy. And with that said, they are out here charting and performing at big events, so they are clearly doing something right. Now, if there's one album I've been thoroughly impressed by, it's Pray for Bitori by LOATINOVER pounds. This project feels cohesive, telling a story from start to finish. LOATINOVER tapped into a vibe I didn't expect, balancing features with his own voice in a way that kept me engaged throughout. And I want you guys to keep an eye on Barry Jive. I think he might be the breakthrough artist of the year. The energy and talent he brings to every track he's featured on are unmatched. But overall, what do you guys think? Which of these recent SA hip-hop albums is your pick for the best album of the year so far? And how do you feel about these statements on 25K, DAYIMANE, USIMAMANE and LOATINOVER pounds? Let's keep the discussion going. Music is subjective and everyone's take matters. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And that brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content. Until next time, peace out.
Perfect. Perfect.